Hello, my name is Tally, and I'm doing a reading for the area of finance. So, hopefully, you're having a good day the day you come across this video. I have a finance playlist, and I also do zodiac sign readings, but I'm done those, so I kind of do these in between to just sort of break it up a bit and do something different. So, and in the last reading, I did a friendship one before this, and I put on a sweater because I was feeling cold because it's cold right now where I am. And because I just use an old phone to record these videos, and so I have to use the headphones as sort of the mic. Otherwise, the sound is just so crappy. But I didn't realize my mic was sort of like rubbing against my sweater zipper. So yeah, I've decided to take off the sweater for this one to make sure. And I don't have that screech. It was like a scratching noise through part of the video. So I don't know. I didn't watch the whole thing. I just watched the intro to it and to just make sure it worked. But like I noticed that yeah, it sort of like had that screech. It was like a scratching noise on the zipper. It's too bad you can't just hear what it sounds like as you're doing it, because if I would have known that, I would have stopped the video and re-recorded it. But I guess whoever wants the message will sort of be patient through that noise. And I don't know if it'll be through the whole video, but yeah. Okay. So this is in regards to finance. So I actually want to go to the bottom of the deck first because we're getting the moon card in reverse. So I feel like maybe something in regards to finances or career is now coming to light. Something is now, the sun is shining on it, and oh, we know what's going down, or we know what we need to do now, or yeah, just something coming out of the shadows of the moonlight and into the sunlight. And so that's what I'm feeling with that card. At the bottom of this deck, we're getting the Hierophant card. So maybe it has to do with, like, I always see the Hierophant, this card, as sort of like a teaching card, because this person is sort of like saying something to almost like people around them. So maybe you've learned something from a teacher, and maybe that's what is becoming applicable in your career. Maybe you're going to school. Maybe you're the teacher in this scenario. Maybe you're teaching others something you know, or maybe you need to in your career. I feel like saying, that we are all, even the teachers are learners, right? Like, we are all kind of like learning and teaching kind of interchangeably, right? Like, we're always growing as people and sharing that knowledge with people we know. So I feel like even this could be in a very small scale way, right? Where maybe you know all about credit and how to get good credit, and you're sharing your wisdom with your friend who maybe is struggling financially and needs help building their credit back up. So you're just sharing that information, or somebody sharing that information with you. So maybe this is something that helps you. So whether you're the teacher or the student in this scenario, that might be applicable to your career or finances right now, or maybe that's what's coming to light. Maybe like there's this saying that, you know, when the person is ready to learn, the teacher shows up, right? And I feel like teachers can also, I also want to say that I feel like teachers can also be a variety of different things, right? It doesn't have to be a traditional teacher in a school. It could be, you know, somebody just saying something to you in a way that just resonates with you. It could be, you know, like I find children, I learn so much from my children, and, you know, they're teachers to me, right? Like they teach me how to sort of get back to that pure state, right, of when we showed up on this earth. I feel like nature, we can learn from nature, you know, and just, you know, yeah, just even watching nature shows, right? If you can't get out in nature right now because it's freezing out, or at least it is where I'm from, maybe watching a nature show, right? And learning about a particular animal or insect, or how they go about doing things on the earth. It's like you watch them and you can learn so much. Like, you know, you can learn from the bears, you know, mama bear protects her cubs, you know, or you can learn from, I don't know, ants on how to work together to get something huge accomplished. Like, you know, so you can look in nature and learn from nature. There's just so many different ways. There's lots of gurus out there, even free online that you can watch, you know, or read books from. Um, there's just so many ways, like information, because of technology and because of just, you know, boundaries being dropped, right? Like people can self-publish books now, and, you know, like there's just so many ways you can learn. Like there's tons of like free websites, like I think, what is it, Skillshare. Like there's so many ways. Like you don't even have to pay for your education anymore. You can just, you know, learn online, right, for free. Whatever skill you want. And so I just think, yeah, there's just so many different ways to learn. And so maybe you needed to hear that for some reason. Um, so at the bottom of this deck, we're getting the nourishment card. So I feel like any knowledge, you know, that either you're receiving or giving regarding finance or career, I think it's very nourishing. Like it's maybe nourishing to the soul. Maybe it's, you know, learning how to nourish yourself, learning how to nourish others. Maybe it's teaching this to others. That's what I'm getting from that card. So I want to go, and it's sort of funny the way the reading's laid out. Okay, so I want to go here first. So we're getting the Five of Pentacles, and to clarify that, we're getting the Boundaries card. So I feel like just not allowing yourself to get into this vibration in terms of your finance or career, like not seeing things from like the glass half empty, not noticing, you know, that you don't have something that you want, not seeing it as like this person is almost like seeing something as unattainable, like they're blocked in some way, right? Being in this bubble. They're blocked from maybe pentacles, you know, because I'm just seeing the money here. Maybe they're blocked from making money somehow, or more money, or they're needing more money or something, and there's some sort of like block there, or they're feeling like they're blocked. Like I almost see this card as this boundaries card is almost like an Eight of Swords energy, where you know the person is standing there, she's got the blindfold on and she's got swords all barricading her in, but technically she could take the blindfold off and easily like move a sword out of the way to get out of there, right? Like it's not, it's kind of an illusion. And even this with the bubble, like she can easily just pop the bubble and get out of there, right? And reach for that money up there in the sky. There's money literally falling from the sky. Check it out here. Or maybe needing to sort of know that the universe provides, to know that, you know, money is energy. It's you know, maybe needing to learn about, like I know there's lots of different books out there that even I need to learn and change my perceptions of money, and you know, maybe perceptions of money that people have grown up with have sort of like restricted the way they view money. Like, oh, there's not enough for everybody, and you have to work hard for your money, and you have to do this. And money, like I know a lot of parents probably say to their children, I mean, not all parents, but some probably say, money don't grow on trees, you know, to explain why their kids can't have something, you know, and that's not really a good thing to say, because technically the money is falling from the sky here, it's growing on a tree, right? Like, so just changing perspective maybe on money, on finances, on career in some way. And then I want to go to the other side, just of the way the cards are sort of laid out. So here we're getting the Ace of Pentacles, right? And to clarify that, we're getting the Three of Wands. So some sort of maybe opportunity from some sort of action that you've taken. So maybe you've, you know, sort of decided, I want this type of career, and you submitted your application for it, and now the Ace here is like the phone call, like somebody calling you for an interview, or somebody giving you the job because the interview went well. So I just feel like this is like saying, you know, there are opportunities there to help you achieve your goals. You know, maybe it's maybe some sort of restructuring or rethinking around money needs to happen in order to see this. Because in the middle, which is why I waited to read this last, in the middle of, you know, these two, right, this is what we want to be in over here, and this is what we don't want to be in. In the middle, we're getting the Temperance card. And to clarify Temperance, we're getting the Gratitude card. So just creating, I feel like alchemy, right? Taking, and with these being on this side of the wave, and even the colors, right, are kind of in this wave. Taking this energy and transmuting it into this, right, is sort of going to help you bring in money. And maybe one way you can sort of transmute that energy is through gratitude, with the Gratitude card coming out here. So maybe just being thankful for all the little coins that come your way, right? And or being thankful for, you know, the teachers you've had along the way, or any type of way the universe, you know, brings abundance in for you. Just being thankful for those little things that kind of along the way have gotten you by, and maybe then that energy grows into this, right? The offer, the the job offer, the new income. I mean, money can come out of nowhere when it comes to the universe. They can provide for you as long as you're in the right energy, right? If you're in this energy, it ain't gonna happen. I'm telling you right now, there's no money coming into that bubble there. Right? The flower is outside the bubble. Money can't slip through the bubble, right? You need to pop the bubble and get out of there so you can grab those coins off that tree, right? Money does grow on trees. I'm telling you, it does. Somebody should like invent a money tree, I swear, to prove that wrong. But I mean, technically, money. Here we go. Money. Maybe this will help you with that. If you believe that money doesn't grow on trees, money is printed on paper. Like most money is printed on paper. And where does paper come from? Trees. Trees. That's where paper comes from. So money does grow on trees. I'm telling you. So like, yeah, that's what I'm getting. You need to transmute that energy through gratitude. I mean, if you have to write it down, gratitude journal, right? If you have to just say a prayer every night, somehow put it into your routine. Or, I mean, even better is to just be thankful every time you receive something from the universe. Just say thank you. Or be grateful for the things that you have. Like that's, and the more you can do it in everyday living versus like, oh, I need to to start doing it, to set aside a time to do it in your routine would probably help in implementing that change. But like, ultimately you want to have this going throughout the day, right? So that you're always like flying high, so you can reach those pinnacles off the tree, you know? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I hope this helped you in some way in your finances or career. Until next time, see you.